everybody's waiting to hear what Shannon Sharpe's accuser have to say about everything that's been going on. It's been reported that her interview with Gayle King has already been secured. There's major news publications lined up to get exclusive interviews, but you will never find another exclusive interview like you're going to find here today. Now, there's going to be a couple of rules in place for this video. We got to get the likes up. We got to get people to sub. We got to get people to be a part of this because this is way too exclusive for this to be a mediocre live stream. Shannon Sharpe's accuser finally came forward, and the words that she said is all the way heartbreaking. It's not a half heartbreak or a quarter of a heartbreak. Your heart is going to be all the way broken because the things that she let us know so far is just the tip of the iceberg. She put out enough information just so Shannon Sharpe can cough up that money. But when he wanted to play hardball, she started putting out more information. And if he would have continued to go along with his shenanigans, she was going to drop the whole bomb. People thinking she's somewhere eating pineapples on the island. Like all of this stuff happened to her and she just was able to get back to her regular life. But I assure you that's not the case. The rumor is Tony Busby had to get a badge just to visit her in the insane asylum. And that $50 million wasn't for her to go shopping. She didn't need the 50 mil so she can go to Dubai and do it all over again. The rumor is she needed that $50 million for anal reconstructive surgeries. Shannon Sharpe obliterated her whole, and the only way she could be normal again and not be humpbacked and walking around looking crazy, he did it to her on a Halloween night. So you know he was crazy. I gotta share this with y'all real quick before we move on with the audio and everything. So I need y'all to pay close attention to this. Okay, get this set up. All right. Make sure y'all get those likes up so we can play the clip. My boss said if we don't get X amount of likes, it's no point in playing what the accuser had to say. So it's up to y'all. You know, I heard it already, but if y'all want to hear it, you know, it is what it is. Shannon Sharpe settled physical incident with female PA. So they're saying that he settled the physical incident with her. He's helping to pay for some of her anal reconstructive surgeries. But as far as her emotional distress, that's not settled. As far as her mental well-being, that's not settled. But as far as the physical aspect, the anal reconstruction, he put down some dollars for that. The alleged incident, which has not been previously reported, so this is all new stuff that haven't been reported. So when you hear her tell her side of the story, you got to hear this part first, or else you're not even going to know what she's talking about. It's going to sound like gibberish coming out her mouth if you don't get this part first. So why would I play the audio of the accuser speaking when y'all don't even understand what's going on? You got to learn Spanish in order to be Espanol. And I hate to take this down this route that we going, but we don't have no other choice or else y'all not going to understand what's going on. So let me take that from the top and y'all got to pay close attention. Now y'all hold on while I sip this cognac. Oh God, shit's strong. Fox! Shannon Sharpe settled physical incident, not the emotional, not the part where she got a hard time sleeping that night. Done took about 18 melatonins and still up like she just got done drinking some Starbucks coffee. He settled the physical incident, not the part where she in front of the church Saturday night, waiting for them to open up Sunday morning so she can try to get some deliverance just to go back home, feeling demonic because Shannon Sharpe put 56 years of stick in her back. Now I could see if she was some demonic little white chick, some gothic chick with a swastika tattooed on her ass, with a Kanye West song playing in the back. I could see if she was some dust rat that didn't have nothing going for her. She the cream of the crop. She went to school with Justin Bieber and people like that. She wasn't raised in the D. Do y'all understand? He did this to a lily white girl, not a silly white. Well, she a silly lily white girl, but he did it to a white girl that didn't deserve nothing like this. And I don't believe nobody deserved nothing like this. But like I said, her butt cheeks ain't had no tattoos on them, no tramp stamps, no nothing. She was innocent when she met Shannon Sharpe. Now she popping coochie on OnlyFans because he slutted her out. Fox, Shannon Sharpe settled the physical incident with a female PA. The alleged incident, which has not been previously reported, took place while Sharpe was a co-host on F1's Undisputed. So this happened before Club Shake Shake. He had to get zesty because he knew the allegations was coming. Just in case people was wondering that he was abusive to little white girls, he put on the Medea image. They was calling him Miss Netta just because he was trying to cover his ass. Now the cat is out the bag. The accuser is speaking. And what she said, Shannon Sharpe did to her mentally, not just the physical part, but the mental and the emotional part is going to have you heartbroken. They got King Kong memes all over the internet. They call him a big black gorilla. He hopped out the car and slipped on a banana peel in his last Instagram video. Every day it's getting worse. But people are still waiting to hear what the accuser had to say. And when y'all hear it, you might cut off the phone, you might get off the internet for a couple of days because it's really that heartbreaking. ESPN contributor Shannon Sharpe announced Thursday he is stepping away from the network as he faces a $50 million lawsuit on allegations that he scraped a woman whom he was in a relationship with. People thinking that it was just a sexual relationship, but according to her, it was a lot more than that. It was an emotional relationship. She held his big ass ashy hands, even though she really didn't want to. She wasn't raised around black people, but she figured he's on TV and he got money. And eventually one day she could sue him for millions of dollars and she went along with it. She was planning on having his baby to secure a bag. But when you're dealing with somebody, especially when you're romantically involved with somebody and y'all reaching climaxes and stuff, I couldn't even imagine a 56-year-old man doing what Shannon Sharpe was doing to her. And I know it's a lot of old men out there at the gym, and there's a lot of young women at the gym looking for an old man to take care of them. So it's not like this the first time something like this happened in America, to where an old black man sodomized a young Caucasian female. They said Bill Cosby did it a couple of times. A bunch of other male celebrities. I'm pretty sure Denzel Washington done it a couple of times. Samuel L. Jackson, Magic Johnson. It's a whole Morgan Freeman. I know he done did it a couple of times. So Shannon Sharpe isn't the only man to do something like this, or the only black man to do something like this. But for it to be made so public and for him to be at the height of his career is what's making it so shocking to the public. While he contends with that suit, additional incidents from his past have come to light. Now, y'all got to understand this man's history. Y'all don't know Uncle Shay Shay like how a lot of people know Uncle Shay Shay. He should have been in jail a long time ago. They let this criminal get on TV and do podcasts and go by like a decent human being, when the truth is, there's nothing really decent about Shannon Sharpe, especially not after what this accuser said about him. Hold on, y'all. Let me drink some of this yak. I'm starting early. Before Sharpe's time at ESPN, he was the co-host of Fizzer I'm sorry, I've been drinking. FS1's Undisputed. He was accused of choking a female production assistant in the workplace. Two sources with knowledge of the incident tell the front office force. So while he was at Undisputed, he choked one of the assistants at the job. Skip was there. They all was there. They heard her screaming. They had to pull Shannon off her motherfucking neck. She ain't put enough makeup on him. He look in the mirror. Like, who that big black ugly man? Bitch, you want me to get in front of the camera looking like this? You better put some more mascara on my shit. I just sit still. I ain't sitting still for nobody. Matter of fact, give me the lipstick. Give me the lipstick, bitch. Oh, you want to play games? You want to have me on camera look like a big black gorilla? Give me that goddamn lipstick. He choked the hell out the assistant on Undisputed, and they still let him go on the set and do his bit with Skip Bayless. Before Sharpe's time at ESPN, he was the co-host of F1's Undisputed. He was accused of choking a female assistant in the workplace. Big black man choked little white woman. That's his MO. That's what he get off, but he'll choke the shit out of a bitch. I say it one more goddamn time. Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that again, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you. I don't want to get choked. It don't seem like you have a choice in the matter. But I don't want to get choked. Yes, you do. One source said Sharpe and Fox settled with the accuser for several $100,000. There was no lawsuit filed against Sharpe in the incident. So the people at ESPN or at Fox News just broke her off a little something, shut the hell up about it. They paid her off. The show was too hot. They had Lil Wayne coming up there. They had Ludacris, all the corny rappers up there waiting to sit with Skip. The Mavs was in the playoffs. The Cavs was in the playoffs. It was too hot. Patrick Mahomes was winning Super Bowls. It was too hot to fire Shannon or to bring a firestorm of allegations to their network. It was too much money being made, so they just shelved her out a couple of hundreds of thousands and told her to get the hell out the door. A rep for Sharpe told Fox there was no incident of choking involving Shannon on the set of FS1 set. On one occasion, he and a few colleagues were involved in some light physical altercation in a playful context. Fox Sports later chose to resolve the matter privately. For further details, we recommend contacting Fox directly. So if y'all want to get some more information on this and y'all feel like y'all want to do your own personal investigations, y'all gonna have to contact Fox Sports to get the rest of that. Because they're not going to tell everything on here, especially with nobody hitting the likes and stuff. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and leaving them comments. I see y'all over there, man. Nothing but love for y'all. I know y'all came here for what y'all came here for, but like I said, depending on them likes, you know, that's how we going to get around to that. But y'all stay tuned, because this going to be the best part of the video right here. And if you got a lunch or dinner or something and you watching the video, you might want to save those last few bites for this part right here, because this is going to be the good part right here. Did I read that already? That cognac is kicking my ass. Wait a minute. What did I do? The incident, the $1,000. Oh, here goes the part. In 2010, Sharpe briefly stepped away from his role on CBS's NFL's Today Show after he was accused of sexual assault. He returned to the network after a restraining order was dismissed. So how you gonna put a restraining order on somebody that be strangling people? Do that make sense to y'all? You put a restraining order on somebody. So was they ordering him to strangle her? Or am I just confused about all this? Because I figure if you want somebody to stop choking people, You will put a non-restraining order on them to keep them from strangling somebody. But they did the total opposite. And that's why people still surprised here in society. They're going to have to lock him up eventually, because whenever people see him in public, it's a sighting. It's like he's Sasquatch or somebody. They treat him like he Bigfoot. Oh, let me do this real quick. I'm over here playing solitaire. Oh, damn, I shouldn't have said that. Where was we? Oh, look, this the part that's gonna have you licking your fingers when you get done with the chicken wings or whatever you're eating. Look, earlier this week, a woman filed a lawsuit in Nevada accusing Sharpe of scraping her. Just in case y'all didn't know, there's a young white woman. He started dating her when she was 19 years old. She was trying to charge him $25K per cheek. And she do got a nice butt, but who don't have an ass? Everybody got it. There's nothing special about her ass. She got cheeks like everybody else got cheeks. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why did Shannon go for her and put so much emphasis on her when there's millions of women that's willing to throw that ass at Mr. Shannon Sharpe? I figure if she make him mad, all he got to do is block her ass. I ain't Shannon Sharpe. I ain't got Shannon Sharpe money. But I know what that block button do. It comes in handy, especially if somebody giving you problems or if you feeling a way about somebody, on to the next one. But somehow, some way, he was hooked to this woman. And I believe that she had some embarrassing information on Shannon Sharpe to where he done switched up and did some weird shit. And he had to keep her close. And he was angry at her for having his little secret, a lot of his little secrets. And that's what she's going to be speaking about in these upcoming interviews. Because they're not just going to let her get the money and go on by her life. She's a victim now. Gayle King been calling. Oprah Winfrey is interested. There's a bunch of women all across the world that want to have her on The View. They're trying to get her on The Talk. All of the daytime television, Good Morning America, people want to hear her testimony. They want her to write her King Kong book, how she was captured by this big black gorilla. People want to hear this shit. This is 50 Shades of Black for real, for real. So they not just going to let her walk off in the sunset without breaking off this information. And the rumor is she already speaking. She already talking about her big black sexual encounters. People want to hear about the BBC. There's women out there that's getting off on this stuff. They wish Shannon Sharpe would choke the shit out of them with them big ass muscles. They want to make that gorilla mad. It's women. Peanuts is sold out. You could go to Target. These Caucasian queens, they buying up all the peanuts. You can't find a banana nowhere. They trying to catch them a Shannon. The gyms is packed. It's a bunch of buff brothers walking around there sweating, tripping over white women's. It's a fantasy that's going on now that's overly sexual about and women get off on older black men. The older, the better. They want to see them gray balls. There's women out there. You go to they damn sex sites. You go to their search history. They got old black gray BBC. Big black grandpa get busy in the search engine. Old black man, hairy ass, saggy balls in their search engine. Women like they into it. They get on, they fantasize about it. When you can't get your girl stimulated and she closing her eyes and she fall into that deep fantasy, it's about some old Bill Cosby ass nigga with a big bank account. But that's Negro here nor there. And for the ladies, I know you know, because you look like the type. And I ain't trying to put your personal business out there, sister, because I love you dearly. But you look like the type that like an old slavery black man. And this one too, you will give it to an old player if them pockets looking right. She said, how do I join, Sean? I'm gonna text me. Hit me up on IG because I'm working right now. I know you had some sugar daddies in your day. She said, let me tell you, I'm a woman and this isn't true. I hope this helps. They in denial, y'all. But we got to get back to the story. Earlier this week, a woman filed a lawsuit in Nevada, not California. I could see if she filed it in Memphis and Ja Morant was involved and he was waving a gun. That would probably make sense. But she filed it in Nevada and they ain't got no football team, no basketball team, no hockey team, no soccer team. But there's some players out there. And one player goes by the name of Shannon Sharpe. She filed the lawsuit in Nevada accusing Sharpe of doing the unthinkable to her. The woman, represented by attorney Tony Busby, like the Beehive, the man that was working with Beyonce, help her mother get out that raggedy ass beach house. He working with the Beehive. He even got the last name to represent Beyonce. And when she was thinking about divorcing Jay-Z, she sent Busby on his ass. Diddy said something slick to Beyonce at one of those parties and she sent Busby on his ass. And people can't connect the dots. Beyonce from Houston, Busby from Houston. He a part of the Beehive. She the queen of the Beehive. And whoever she got problems with, she sent Busby on them. Now, the rumor is Beyonce was at that same gym when Shannon Sharpe was there. He was ignoring her squats. She on the elliptical, ass swinging. She was waiting for Shay Shay to at least say something to her. He clean walked over Beyonce, act like he didn't know who she was, and got at this little white chick. Beyonce ain't never felt that disrespected in her life. How you gonna gloss over a whole Beyonce for some hillbilly chick with barely no ass? Eventually, she said, put Busby on his ass. And now we here today. Earlier this week, a woman who used to be a girl, who was actually a child when she met Shannon Sharpe. She wasn't even a woman yet. She still ain't developed no breast. People trying to figure out if she's an ex-NBA player or what's going on with her. She ain't got no breast. She said $25K per cheek because she knows she ain't got no breast to throw in there. The cheeks would have been cheaper if she could have threw in some double D's or something. Earlier this week, not last week, we talking about in April. You know, Easter, Valentine's Day, April Fools. April, this week, earlier though, because it's Friday now, and you figure time is going by slow because it feel like this has been dragging on for like a month. You know, it seemed like we've been talking about this all month, but really this only happened a couple of days ago and you already got a million cajillion videos on YouTube about it. I put out like 20 of them myself. Earlier, not later, earlier this week, not this month. We ain't talking about earlier this year. She didn't do this when the ball dropped. We done went through February, March. Earlier this week, a woman filed a lawsuit in Nevada accusing Sharpe of scraping her. The woman, represented by attorney Tony Busby, who has previously filed suits against Deshaun Watson, Jay-Z, and Diddy, said in the suit that she was 19 when she met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles, and Sharpe is 56 years old. The lawsuit claimed that the two had a consensual relationship that grew tense when Sharpe went on Instagram Live last October, apparently having sex with another woman. Sharpe said at the time that he went live. It was a by accident. He didn't even know he was going live. And when she heard the sex tape, that's when she got her Becky mode. And she started throwing the dishes and doing all that shit. I can't believe you. And she started acting up. And Shannon, so prideful, trying to prove to the world that he ain't zesty, didn't even break it down to her that he did it. It was a publicity stunt because he was scared that one day she'll come out and let the world know. She started to become dangerous because he grew feelings for this girl. And that's where he fucked up. She made him feel young again. He was able to escape his blackness when he was with her. He get tired of being a nigga. He wake up in the morning. He look in the mirror. He be like, Lord have mercy. Like, why have you done this to me, Lord? What did I do to deserve this? I never wanted to be born a beast. Beauty and the Beast. Song as old as wine. Beauty and... Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Like, Lord, what did I ever do to deserve this? You know this is not who I am on the inside. Why did you make me like this on the outside? I'm a completely different man. I promise you, I never meant to be this burly. Lord has blessed me to be a beast. I know what you did it for, Lord. You wanted me to be a titan on the football court, but I ain't playing football no more. I just want to be normal. Did it all the time. Song is old as wine. Beauty and the Beast. Like, come on, Gabby, sip some tea with me. Oh, you don't like watching cartoons? She put on Beauty and the Beast. Like, now cut that shit off before I choke the shit out you. Like, I love you, Gabby. Like, I love you too, Shannon. $25K for each cheek. Like, 25,000 for some butt cheeks. Okay, you want to play that game? All right, here go to 25,000. Now you better not say nothing while I sodomize your ass. They did it all the time. Song as old as wine. Beauty and the Beast. That motherfucker looked just like Shannon Sharpe. Like, oh, Gabby, I love you, but I can't help it. I'm a beast. No, Shannon, no. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. This is a part of my nature. Now, please don't scream while I put both of my hands around your neck. Big black man choke little white woman. But that's Negro ignorant. People say I need to grow up all the time. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's kind of embarrassing at this point. Got a drinking problem. YouTube views is low. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Did anybody hit that Cash App? Because I swear I'm about to drag this shit for at least an hour. That's if y'all got time. And can you believe this black bastard found himself around some black women's again? When he get around black people, he look like a young Michael Jackson. All he needs is the glove. He said, if you ever see him with a black woman, he just holding her for the police. When I heard that shit, my mouth dropped. I couldn't believe that's what came out his mouth. If you see him with a black woman, he holding her for the police. Like, baby, come on, let's go on a date. I want to take you out to get something to eat. Yes, come on, sister, come on now. I know you want some soul food. Let's just go around the corner and get you some banana pudding or something. It's only gonna take a second, baby. Come on, get in the car, come on. You get in the car with Shannon Sharpe. Next thing you know, the siren's going off. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Officer, here she is. She right here. No, don't go. Get her. Keisha, get back here now. The officer's chasing you. Shannon Sharpe, he running behind you like he about to score a touchdown. He tackle your ass and pull some cuffs out his back pocket. Like I told you, the only way you see me with a black woman is if I'm holding her for the police. Shannon Sharpe elects to temporarily step aside from ESPN duties. That's going to be a long temporary because they ain't never going to let him back up there. Sharpe made the decision to temporarily step aside from First Take until the NFL preseason. So they wanted to die down. They wanted to cool off. They want to bring him back to ESPN. They don't want to see him go just yet. And you know, it's been reports of other people working up at ESPN that did some wild, crazy shit. Oh, y'all bear with me while I type this in. Where he at? Where his black ass at? Oh man, I'm looking for him. Damn, I can't find him. It was a dude working up at ESPN and he was partying. They was freaking off. If anybody in the chat know who I'm talking about, he was a black dude. Hold on. And they was on some freak shit. He had trans prostitutes, they had Molly, they had X, they had a whole bunch of shit up there. Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Hold on, no. Go back. Where did it go? Oh my God, I lost it. God. Oh shit. We know you fucked up when you start talking like Michael Blackskin. Oh, there it go. Look. Y'all need to see this. New book reveals hookers, coke, and Xmas orgies at ESPN. This came out a long time ago. So this before Shannon Sharpe, before Stephen A. Smith, and all of that. They was having nasty, sex-laden parties up there at ESPN. But this was back in the day. Cable was in its infancy, where ESPN joined the game in 1978. Only 14 million homes had it. HBO had just joined the scene 3 years before and only reached a little over 1 million customers. Bill Sufferman and his son Scott developed for the idea for a sports center network called ESP for entertainment sports programming. The N for net, oh, I thought it was going to say nigger. The N for nigger. Added later. They didn't have, just like MTV ain't had black people up there, ESPN didn't even have an N on that motherfucker. They were largely ignored until Getty Oil, headed by State Stewart, pointed where the freak off at. Inside the frat house for ESPN, the 80s were filled with game-changing moments. They began broadcasting 24 hours, aired football, and ABC took a share. By the late 80s, ESPN became the first cable network to surpass 50 million subscribers. They had subscribers in the 80s. The network was thriving, but women's role in the workplace still recalled ad agencies in the 1950s. Reporter Collie Ross recalled noticing the monitor above her head was turned to the Playboy channel. A dozen men gathered around her and gauged her reaction that was on her first day. So when she was on the set, they turned to Playboy. They put porn on. It was a bunch of dudes standing in front of her with boners. She's like, what the hell is going on? She looked back. All she saw is Pam Grier motorboating. What's the dude? Motorboating Hugh Hefner on the screen. And she couldn't believe it. Men proficient her women, offering up edited room time for dates. They also allegedly groped and chokehold women relentlessly. When Ross spoke out against this treatment, her contract was not renewed. So they was now but a bunch of horn dogs up there at ESPN. This the history of where Shannon Sharpe is at. And they trying to bring his ass back. Like, how y'all gonna kick me out of the party? Y'all know it ain't no party like a Shannon Sharpe party. What y'all gonna do without me? It ain't gonna be no more young white girls up there. It ain't gonna be no more freaks. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing nasty with me. And if y'all get rid of me, Stephen A. Smith, I'm gonna let the world know about you. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know how you really lost your hairline. Receding STDs. The world didn't even know this existed.
looking like a Cleon from Star Trek. I dare y'all to get rid of me. I'll be back up there after the preseason. Ain't no party like a Shannon Sharpe party. And plus, Shaq about to be coming to ESPN with Ernie, Kenny, and Chuck. They all gonna hop off the mega bus. They got shipped to ESPN, so you know it's gonna be nasty up in there. Hello, ladies. I got money for all y'all. 25K per cheek. You get 25K for the left cheek. You get 25K for the right cheek. If y'all become roommates, y'all can have 50K. I got houses for sale. You know Chuck want them little scroggly white girls. Matter of fact, let's take a moment to look at this real quick. Look. That's Charles Barkley, old lady. Like, there's nothing better than my Mary Beth. I love her with all my heart. I do. I love my Mary Beth. And on the side, he be big. God damn, look at his wife. And that's his daughter. Yo, Chuck got a daughter out there that's an IG model. And that's the reason why he stopped dating black women, because he saw what he produced. Hold on, look. Hold on, let me get her off the screen just in case some booty shit pop up. Let me do this real quick, because I gotta make sure his daughter ain't too raunchy to be putting on the screen. Okay, I'm gonna have to put in thick daughter. It's thick. Y'all stay tuned. Thick daughter. Booty. Cause she a booty model. There she go. Let's see if I can pull this. I don't want to put no raunchy shit on YouTube, cause she a little sleazy in there. What's her name? Ariana. Okay, yeah. Y'all stay tuned. Daughter. Ariana. They just ain't showing her no love on this damn thing. Yo, y'all bear with me. I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but what's her name, y'all? Regardless, Charles Barkley got a thick ass daughter out there. Hold on. Lost daughter. Oh God, they just ain't gonna put the bitch on there. But that's Negro here nor there. Let's move along, because I want y'all to see Charles Barkley's daughter and whatever. And that's the reason why a lot of them dudes, they used to date black women, but when their daughters come along and they got them daddy issues and their daughters all thickalicious and all that shit, and they got to deal with boyfriends and everything, that's when they try to get that. They don't want to reproduce another one of those, because they have some fine ass daughters and they don't want them type of responsibilities a lot of times. But that's Negro there. Hey, we're gonna move on back to this. We'll come back around to that. Make sure y'all hit them likes and hit the notification button, because depending on how many subscribers we got, we can go ahead and play that audio of the accuser. So let me hop on YouTube and check and see how many likes we got. Because like I said, my boss told me if we don't have X amount of likes, then there's no point in risking it, because they trying to save this interview for Gayle King and Good Morning America. And you figure this platform is a lot smaller than those platforms. So if we put it out and we don't even get a major reaction like that for everybody else. So we gotta have a big audience and a lot of likes in order to really share this with the public. So we got damn. So y'all didn't show up for the audio, because we got all these people in here and ain't nobody. That's not even half the viewers that hit and people taking back their likes and stuff. So y'all don't want to see the audio. Okay. Y'all don't want to see the audio. Ain't no people leaving and people not hitting the like, and it's just a shit show over here. But that's fine with me, because I seen this damn audio. I looked at the audio. So if y'all don't want to see the audio, that's on y'all. And that's absolutely fine because I enjoyed it because she said some things about Shannon Sharpe that I didn't even know was true. People would rather leave before they hit that like button. I see what's going on, but that's all right with me. I ain't complaining about it because I seen the audio. That is fine with me. Let's just move. I got some dry ooh, it's about to be dry. Matter of fact, I'm about to pour this water down the drain. Hold on, y'all. Because this shit about to be dry. The lawsuit claimed, oh, hold on, let me get it. The lawsuit claimed that the two had a consensual relationship that grew tense when Sharpe went on Instagram Live last October, apparently having sex with another woman. Oh, this shit's so dry. Y'all should have hit the like button. Sharpe said at the time that he went live by accident. BuzzFeed later released the audio. Oh, this shit's so dry. BuzzFeed later released the audio of Sharpe threatening choke the accuser. Sharpe's attorney, Lanny Davis, has claimed. Oh, this shit dry. Lord have mercy. If y'all don't poke that like button, I'm gonna choke the shit out of y'all. We don't want to be choked. Yes, you do. Oh God. Hey man, I want to talk about the other people in the workplace, the other people at ESPN. I want to talk about Stephen A. Smith. And do he got hoes? Because he come through the door like Fred Sanford. Can you imagine him walking to his hoes apartment with the Fred Sanford strut? Or what was the dude? It wasn't Fred Sanford. What was the little dude from Moving On Up? What was his name? Stephen A. Smith. Let's see what his wife looked like. Hold on, he got a little bad bitch. Now I know he ain't satisfied with her for real. Molly, that's who he really want. He want Molly. Shit. People, a lot of brothers feel like Serena Williams' wife. People ain't mad at Serena Williams' husband. They like, shit, you could have her. You ain't heard a black man complain about Serena Williams dating outside her race. Not one. I haven't heard a blog or any men feeling upset about Serena Williams. They feel the same way about Gabby Sidibe. Like, hey, you could have her, keep her. If you love her, then that's fine. That's fine with all of us. This is Stephen A.'s wife. That's his daughter. Damn, his daughter looked just like him. That's what's up. He don't look pleased at all. He looks stressed the fuck out with her. I don't see the happiness. LeBron don't look pleased with Savannah neither. She don't look happy with him. That's his wife. Ugh. Stephen A. looking the other way like, oh, hell no. Ugh. Wait a minute. Stephen A. looks relaxed on the beach while enjoying the holiday with a mystery woman. A friend at 4K a night, Sandy Lane hotels in Barbados. Hold on, that's not his wife he was with? God damn. They need to just throw his ass in the oven. Look at his legs. Like too many beds, too many holes. He looked like something that came out of the ocean. The fuck? God damn. This man looks sickly. They sure that's not his twin sister? He on his President Barack Obama shit with this. He done went and found him a Michelle. That could be the same Michelle that Shannon Sharpe was smashing. Like, you just my alibi till I get back to the hotel. At least they'll think I'm with a black woman. He probably paid her just to be black. Like, you sit right there and be black. So when I get to the hotel, won't nobody suspect nothing. What the hell? Her edges, look at her edges. As soon as she kissed Stephen A. Smith, that's when her hairline started receding. Like, you're gonna have to live with it, honey. This is a photo. Who getting the damn water with a hat on to the back? Kermit the Frog looking motherfucker. Ugh! Ugh! Man, get her the fuck out of here, yo. That might be his nurse aide. Like, I gotta rehabilitate before they put me on them diapers. Like, don't worry, Mr. Smith, we gonna get you rehabilitated. This is disgusting. You don't take on no damn vacation. That's what soul food restaurant. That's what soul food restaurants is for. You don't take on no damn vacation. Ugh! Man, get this auntie out of here, man. Disgusting. Oh shit, I got rid of the whole damn thing. I do apologize, y'all. I mean, and I know y'all waiting for the audio, but we still ain't get the mics up yet. Y'all bear with me, I got this. So this is Stephen A.'s daughter. What's she been doing? Like, Dad, I need some money for my niece. What the hell? What the hell going on? That's his other daughter. That's what's up. He looked like a proud dad. Like, he used to sell dope in the 80s. Wasn't he in the Paid in Full movie? I think he used to sell dope back in the day. She got on, he looking like $1 million, and she got on pajamas at the damn game. That's what's up. I'm gonna be talking about people's kids, so we're gonna leave that one alone. Hold on, y'all. That was Stephen A. back in the day. Oh, you know he was selling dope. You know that motherfucker was selling dope back in the day. With a toothpick in his mouth. Thank God he changed his life. Now he at ESPN with them freaks. I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I need to see this real quick. They got 2 kids. They had twins. Gabby Tease's husband, Brent. Man, God bless him. He did us a favor. They got twins. Oh, this man was putting in work. Hey, that is amazing. Gabby got twins. Man, I am not even mad at none of this. Hey, she found love, and they still. Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, he didn't. That Mo, no, you motherfucker. He ain't welcome. Do they go to his family reunions? Do they go to his family reunions? That's what I need to know. When the last time they invited Gabby over for the family get together? But that's Negro here or there, man. You got Shannon Sharpe. That is so amazing. Them kids, them babies beautiful. I don't give what y'all talking about. Hold on. Okay, we got to get back to Shannon Sharpe. Let me take some time to see what y'all got to say. I know I went off on a rant, and I do that from time to time, and I do apologize. We got to get back to the subject. Let me see what y'all talking about. Said, is the accuser a trans woman? Quite possibly. She remind me of Tyler Hero from the Miami Heat a little bit. And no breast. That's something that I picked up on. Ain't got no breast. And they say he anally assaulted her, so she probably ain't had nothing else for him to assault. So quite possibly, yes. And that's another cat. Well, they can't let the cat out the bag if she ain't got a cat. So, that's the wiener that they ain't let out the bag yet. It might be. She got chiseled Harry Potter type features. No chest. So that's a good question. We don't know for sure. It might be a man. Any more questions before we get into the audio? We need 5 more questions before we get into this audio. Somebody said, dang, and nobody wants to make a baby with you and marry you. You're going to be getting your toe amputated from that diabetes alone, sir. Who's she talking to? Jackie Cheeky. This isn't OnlyFans. You on your wrong account. Go back on your OnlyFans. Said it's the accuser of a trans woman. We that's yet to be determined. We're gonna figure that out real soon. Said the white man loved Gabby and their beautiful babies. Leave them alone. Yo, whatever he said, I agree with it. Said, that ain't the Gabby Shannon talking about. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure we all knew that except for you, my brother. Said, no man is supposed to be gossiping like this. Y'all keep following this clown. Later, a Nubian king acting like a Nubian queen. Just because you black and ugly don't, I ain't gonna be disrespecting people watching my videos. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, man. I just want to thank you for leaving the comment. No man is supposed to be gossiping like this. But y'all listen to zesty ass Kanye West talking about how he be shucking off his cousin. And he a billionaire. All Shannon Sharpe do is gossip. And you still be watching Shay Shay while he giggling on the damn couch. But when I do it, it's all right when they do it. So Steven is good family man. We got people from other countries leaving comments and stuff. I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm just going to get back to the topic. I want to thank y'all for leaving them comments. But this channel is international. Like it's people from other continents leaving comments. They barely know English and they be talking shit. So we just gonna get back to the news and we'll worry about the comments later. I got cussed out by a Nigerian. We got a little Asian man in the comments talking shit. So we just gonna move on. and focus on what we all came here for. OnlyFans model Gabrielle Zuniga, the woman accusing Shannon Sharpe of rape, has been revealed. Zuniga. Zuniga is suing a Zuniga. Like, oh, if we get married, I want to have your last name because it only makes sense. I'm really not that sharp, but I am a Zuniga by heart. They revealed her ass. She was 19 years old when she met Shannon. I mean, what I want to know is how long can we drag this out? Like, how draggable is this going to be? Some shit is draggable, but Shannon Sharpe having sex with a little white girl, people going to snap out of it and be like, that ain't news. You figure his big black ass would do some shit like this. Well, honestly, people thought that he was extremely zesty. People was waiting for a man to pop out. Some little skinny black dude with a mohawk, with a lip piercing to pop out. Now people trying to figure out, is this a man? Because her hand could wrap around that phone about 3-4 times. It could be a little dude. Because them the trans, when they start early, you can't tell by the time they get 19. What y'all think? I don't know, man. It might be. We're going to have to wait and see. But we got to get back to this more exclusive news. Now, we're going to take it all the way to the top for the people that missed what I said earlier in the video, because the shit getting dry. Let me drink something real quick. I'm talking about a man not supposed to be gossiping like this. What man on YouTube is not gossiping? That's what it's 2025. That's what men do. If you a man with a YouTube channel, your ass gossiping. It ain't nothing else. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something real quick. Since we talking about it, what man on YouTube don't got? That's all niggas do. Y'all think academics be gossiping? This man got a hot dog sandwich, whatever that is. Boosie got camera on, Mace gossiping. All of them. You got the drink champs, they get around and gossip. Every nigga with a blog, whoever he is, he gossiping. I'll say somebody, you ain't supposed to be gossiping. You got Chopper making the band, all the dialogue, all they do is gossip. And say shit, you don't even know if it's true, if it's false. There's a bunch of niggas gossiping on YouTube. The lead attorney, all he do is gossip. That's what's happening nowadays, man. What y'all talking about? But that's Negro here, no there. Somebody said Charleston white be gossiping. That's what niggas do. Shannon Sharpe elects to temporarily step aside from his ESPN duties. He ain't doing it no more, man. Temporarily, he'll be back. He done got himself around a bunch of strong black women. He done came back home. He will be accepted, period. By the time he done with the sisters, he baby oiled up. He in the projects right now with a do-rag on, smoking loud. Got that Boosie playing in the background. They giving him dap in the hood. He down there in Louisiana. They showing him love. Next stop, he going to the ATL. Shouted, he gonna be in zone 6. You gonna go get some chicken wings. Shannon Sharpe gonna be in there with some Timberland boots on. Like, what it do, family? How y'all doing out here? Matter of fact, let me get a 20-piece, yeah. Fried hard, lemon pepper. Let me get some fries with that too, player. I want ranch and blue cheese. And give me the strongest Kool-Aid y'all got, because I'm kicking it. I'm back in the hood now, baby. They're gonna be like, go Shay Shay, go Shay Shay. He gonna be dancing in the middle of the restaurant with a chicken wing in his hand. He gonna buy out the Foot Locker for the kids. Like, all y'all, Jerome, Tay Tay, Lay Lay, all y'all come over here. Now get y'all some Jordans. What size you wear? Size 7, what you wear? Size 6, size 6. Okay, all right, we're gonna have a party in the hood now. You're gonna be riding down the street. You'll be like, that shit smell good. What's going on? It's gonna be Shannon Sharpe holding a bottle of Henny with a black and mild in his mouth, barbecuing for the ghetto. Like, come on, get y'all a plate now. I'm back. I done came back home, everybody. Yeah. He do that shit for a couple of months. He gonna be back on top. Like, you know, Shannon Sharpe, that's a real nigga, man. I was coming out the gas station, man. I ain't had no gas in the car, nigga. He nigga bought me some cigarettes. Shannon Sharpe bought me a black and mild, man. It's gonna be a rapper on the Art of Dialogue. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. Shannon Sharpe was my supplier before I got home, man. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe break me off with them bricks, nigga. I ain't even lying, man. Shannon had that fire. Like, there's no way they can get rid of me. They're gonna take away all their black credibility. If they get rid of Shay Shay and they know what I did in the ghetto this summer, they got to bring me back up there to ESPN because they don't have no real black representatives. He gonna do a Art of Dialogue, a Vlad, all that shit. It's coming. If Shannon Sharpe had a rap album, what would the title be? I need y'all to answer that in the comment section. If Shannon Sharpe put out a rap album, what would be the title of his album? And what would be his lead single? Somebody let me know. I'm looking for the answer to that in the chat. Shannon Sharpe, Def Jam Records. What that album, what's the title gonna be on it, man? You know he gonna have the club banger, the lead single gonna be Shay Shay. Somebody said the Shakedown. Shay Laporte sitting on the dock of the Shay. He gonna be sitting on the dock with a bottle of Hennessy. Shay Shay featuring Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Going platinum. First case. He got a song on there called 50K, 25K a cheap. It's a strip club banger. Hold on, what the hell? They already working on Shannon Sharpe cartoons. That might be a boy for all we know. Shay Shay the Femi. Shannon loves a good Diddy party. I can't believe y'all saying half this stuff about this man. Sharpe ain't that sharp. Saucy Shakedown Shannon. Choke OnlyFans. Hollywood swinging. Okay, we got to get back to this news, man. He said, first single, Look Skip. I can't believe I'm reading half of this shit I'm reading, y'all. Y'all is insane. Y'all ready? We got to get back into this news. Shannon Sharpe released a statement via social media that he's elected to step aside temporarily from his ESPN duties. So they didn't fire him. He took it upon himself to step aside. He didn't want to do it no more. He said, you know what? I'm going to just take it. I'm going to step aside while we sort all this stuff out. So he still got a job. He making it seem like they ain't let him go. It's just going to be a little something until everything get worked out. Y'all can't see that. I do apologize. He said, my statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. 100%. She was with it, he was with it, but them times where she told him no, and he still went ahead and did. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, and I'm not trying to incriminate myself or get myself in trouble. There was a time, and I hate to be bringing up the past. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna put this on me. I'm just gonna say in general, women do be wanting men to be aggressive with them sometimes. Because if you a man and you just sitting there waiting, twiddling your fingers and shit, they feel like you need, if you want it, you need to come get it. They want you to, handle your business. And not saying you gotta rip they matter of fact, a lot of them would like that. Ladies, y'all gonna have to help me out. Please, because I don't want to look like a creep. Some of y'all be wanting a man to handle that business. Y'all tired, y'all don't want to have easy, y'all don't want to make it easy for y'all. Sometimes y'all want it to be difficult for a man. Ladies, help me. Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all don't want to just lay back and come on, come get it, baby. She said, yeah, I don't want no softy. See that? They want a man to rip them drawers into 3 different pieces and get all up in them guts. Said, true, some of us do like rough sex. Ain't no some of y'all. And don't try to make it seem like you not included. Because that's what y'all like. Shannon figured he gonna give her what he want. He ain't gonna come over there on no soft shit. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a softie when it comes to that, because I don't want no lawsuits. No, if you ain't with it, I ain't with it. If you ain't putting out, I ain't. That's on you. You gonna have to let me know what time it is. You gonna have to show me the way, because I ain't the one for that. Because you get accustomed to that and you thinking that's how you're supposed to do it all the time. She probably ain't wash her ass. You gotta know as a man when it's all right. Because women, they be living foul and you don't know. Now, how I know it's all right, when they fresh out the shower, don't put on all the shea butter, they barely dressed, then that's when you know, okay, I know what time it is. But you can't be trying to get somebody, they just got back from the gym, just got done eating, they sitting down watching. You know that ass thing. You know she ain't prepared. So how you just gonna take advantage, seize the moment when she's smelling like she just left the crab shack or whatever? But that's Negro here nor there. Is that considered, like, y'all women is confusing nowadays? So it was 2 times where he decided that he wanted to get it and she wasn't with it, but it was a consensual relationship though. So you figure shit happened from time to time. But I don't know. I don't agree or approve of nothing that he did, but he said the relationship was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am elected to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding. And matter of fact, let's listen to him say it, because the way he said it is a lot better than I can say it. So let's listen to how he said it. Y'all ready? Listen at this.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
What we gonna do without Shannon Sharpe? That's what I need to know, man. What we gonna do? It's gonna be people scared to step up to the plate. People gonna be scared of that success. People gonna be living like Bootsy for the rest of their life, just keeping it real in the hood. That success is dangerous, especially when you're a black male. And I need y'all to answer this for me. Why is it that these brothers don't be wanting the sisters like that? What is it about my sisters that the brothers is not feeling? I'll be honest with y'all, and I know people gonna leave the video and people gonna, not hit the like, and people gonna, be mad at what I got to say about the situation, man. But I seen it with my own two eyes, man. And you know what? I'm gonna just wait to see what y'all got to say before I say anything. Because there's a lot of celebrities like Shannon Sharpe or brothers that got themselves together. That's not even celebrities. Brothers that got a bag and they decide they want to be with something lighter, brighter, and whiter. Why do y'all think that is? Because in order for us to really have this conversation about Shannon Sharpe, we gotta have this conversation too, because it ain't just Shannon that feel the way he feel. He said, if you ever see him with a black woman, he just holding her up for the police. What my man said, he said, I don't know, self-hate a motherfucker. But what is it about the ladies, the sisters, the Nubian queens like Simply Alert? Why don't men, I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of men like to go underground. She said categorization is limited of women as slave play track 4. She's still going on with Shannon Sharpe mixtape. Like I wanna do a slave play. It'd be auto-tune. He got Kanye West on about 5 of them tracks. He literally admitted he did 30 seconds. We talking about why these men don't want to be the sisters like that. Said they like to be pegged and sis ain't going. That might be the case. Because one of them chicks said Shannon Sharpe like 3 fingers in his booty, 3 whole fingers in his booty. And that was an older white lady he used to date. Yeah, she used to have to try to squeeze. She put her fingers together like a comb and ram it up Shannon Sharpe's butt. When she pulled her finger back out, nigga got worms in his ass. Somebody said, what's up with your mic? Hold on, testing, 1, 2. Can y'all hear me out there? Hold on, testing. Can y'all hear me? Let me know, because somebody said the mic is broke. Hello? 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 Can y'all hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing. Damn, I might have to spit a rhyme for these niggas. Can y'all hear me? Testing. Yo, let me know. Shannon Sharpe in the snow. He was hoping that nobody would ever know till she signed the lawsuit. Now he getting sued. Tony Busby involved with the shit too. Diddy in jail. Now Shannon about to be in jail. They might as well all take their ass to hell. Oh well. Testing. 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? Oh man, we gonna have to end the stream, man. Oh, bootleg ass, Dollar Tree ass mic. Yo, we gonna have to go to Radio Shack or something, because this shit from the Dollar Tree, this is the 15th mic this week. I know we only got a couple of dollars, man. If somebody hit that Cash App, we can get another mic. Oh my God, the mic ain't working. Damn, man. Shit, I might as well let it out. Whew, been holding that all night. Bro, just in the stream, because I don't think they can y'all hear me? Testing, 1, 2. Somebody said the mic is messed up. Oh, okay. We good? Y'all didn't hear all of that though, right? Okay, the mic is good. What was we talking about before that? The mic is good. All right, let's just get. Oh, we was talking about how come the brothers don't want to be with the sisters like that, and I seen it with my own two eyes, man. A lot of brothers, when you dating a non-black female, or you with a Caucasian woman or a Hispanic woman or something, it's always sisters coming up to your lady, complimenting your lady on how beautiful she is. And they act like you ain't nowhere in sight. It be sisters jumping out their car to come up to your girl and tell her how lovely she is. Has anybody ever, I ain't saying I experienced that before. Anybody ever experienced that? You out there with your light, bright delight, and it be a sister jump out the bushes and kissing your old lady's ass because she light and bright? Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen a sister interact with a Caucasian queen and the compliments and all the shit, how they act? And I'm just talking from what people told me. I don't know personally. But people leaving the video, I know people don't like to hear that. But that's what these brothers be going through, man. When Shannon Sharpe hit the club with his little Becky, it's gonna be a sister that look like Gabby Sidibe telling her how beautiful she is. So you need to bring Sinji into this topic. So y'all ain't trying to have this conversation because I'm just trying to get an understanding of why Shannon Sharpe and why these men decide to date who they be dating. Ibio. People gotta put the value on themselves, man. Because the beauty supply store is popping right now. And the shit she got naturally, people out there buying bundles of what she got. People spending their life savings to buy bundles of what she got. Is that the reason why Shannon Sharpe was paying $25K per cheat? Look, the comments stopped. People ain't even commenting no more. People, y'all just, it's over. The conversation not being had. I done struck a nerve. I must be right. So I'm gonna leave it, and we ain't gotta talk about it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Some type of trauma or self-hate. Somebody said the reason why Shannon Sharpe and all these celebrities date these type of women is because they don't have them self-hate issues. Who gonna show up to the red carpet with Just Hilarious? Let's be real, man. Would you, all my brothers out there, would you want to show up to the carpet with Just Hilarious, smacking you all in the back of your head, telling you what to do, telling you how you ain't shit? She get out the limousine acting like people showed up for her. She taking all your shine. You buy her a brand new house, and she got the nerve to turn around and call you a little boy because there ain't no food in the refrigerator after you done bought the whole house. You think Shannon Sharpe trying to go through that shit? She'd choke the shit out of Shannon Sharpe. A big black woman choke big black man. He ain't got time for it. There's a lot of brothers out here terrified of sisters, man. They remember how their mama used to beat their ass. That's why I say it, man. That's why they don't want to date sisters. They remember how their mama used to beat their ass. The last thing they want to see is a black woman when they wake up, because they know she got what it takes to beat his ass. He'd rather beat Becky's ass, because he don't have his ass beat by a black woman plenty of times. They'll beat the black off his ass. That's why he don't want to be with no black woman. He feel more empowered being with some 19-year-old black woman, because if he date an older black woman, that's gonna remind him of his mama. And the older the black woman is he dated, the more it remind him of his mama. I remember when my mother was 35 years old, she beat the shit out of me. No, I don't want no 30-year-old black woman, because when my mama was 30, she was drinking heavily at St. Ives. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I came home from school and she went upside my head. I ain't gonna be able to do it. He traumatized. It's a lot of black men traumatized, man. And they feel safer. And I'm not speaking for me. I'm not speaking for me, because I love my chocolate sisters. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better than the chocolate, beautiful Nubian queen. Matter of fact, let me talk to the ladies out there. Hold on, let me get my lip gloss real quick. Come on, let me talk to the ladies out there. Ain't nothing better than the chocolate Nubian queen. I like my sisters to have bags under their eyes, because that let me know she was up all night thinking about me. I love my Nubian queens. I love the way they get all glistening and shiny. There ain't no other group of women that can get glistening and shiny like how our sister can. When that shea butter hit that skin and they get the glycerin and shit, y'all seen no Brian Pumper movies with that baby oil all over and had that ass shining? You won't find that with another woman nowhere. But that's Negro here nor there. He said sisters got sex appeal, and I do agree. He said, why do both of these dudes looking retarded, and why old dude trying to get all on possessed? Well, honey, what are y'all talking about? Big Black threatened a little white girl, white woman. Take that very seriously. They will take that personal. Yo, it's hard being a black man around non-black women, because you got people like Shannon Sharpe in the news. Now people got a real reason to lock their motherfucking doors when the black man come around. No matter how friendly you act, no matter how conservative or none of that, it ain't gonna cut it no more. Because we witnessed Shannon Sharpe be very appealing and appeasing to white folks. People welcome Shannon into their houses. People listen to his podcast. Everybody was cheering for Shay Shay, especially when he was on First Take. It was white people like that. That guy's all right with me. Shannon, he's a good brother. He's a good man. There's people out there in all different communities. He represented for the black male, and it was a positive image. Now, that is not the case. The trust has been broken with black males. We all heathens and demons as far as society is concerned. If Shannon Sharpe got caught out there for doing what he did, there's nothing you can do. You could be Wayne Brady. You could be Al Roker. It don't matter. I cut the shit. And I noticed a lot of the black men that you see out there, and they all preppy, they buttoned up, and they on their sophistication shit, and they all proper, and they educated, and they too good for hip hop. They'll be the main ones when they get home, just like Shannon Sharpe, be sipping Hennessy with a blunt in their mouth. Be the same one with the do-rag on with the yak, listening to old school Funkadelic when they get home. Remember that movie, How High? When the professor, he was all bougie and shit, and when he got high, he turned into a real nigga. Hold on. Yeah, remember this? He was an uppity Negro until they put gave him them weed brownies. He showed up to the party with his white wife, and he went back to being black. That's how it be in real life. Don't let them motherfuckers fool you, man. Creflo Dollar, all them dudes. When they get home, that's when the real nigga come out. They be walking around with dookie rope chains on, listening to LL Cool J. But they know how to act. You feel me? And ain't nothing wrong with knowing how to act. Have you ever been at home and your mother on the phone gossiping with your auntie or some shit, and they loud, and they talking crazy, they cussing, smoking cigarettes, and then a bill collector call, and your mom get all proper? Like, hello, how are you? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Okay, everything's good. Oh, I made a payment last week. And yes, the rest of the money will be deposited in the morning. And they get off the phone like, I'm tired of these motherfuckers calling me about these bills and shit. If them motherfuckers call me one more motherfucking time, soon as they get off the phone with them white people, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You gotta know how to act. But I would rather know how to act than to not know how to act. Said the change can be real quick. LOL, we all actors. You got to, especially when you black. You gotta know how to act. But some people just simply don't know how to act. Shannon Sharpe, when he get in front of skill, he know how to act around the people. He made Shannon Sharpe feel like he made Skip Bayless feel like $1 million. He showed all his motherfucking teeth. And that's what you gotta do when you black. You gotta let them know that you're non-threatening. You can't be acting like no pit bull off the leash, especially when you big, black, and muscly like that. But when you get home and you all alone, and you just want to be yourself, I'm pretty sure he acted full Nigga. Said, Lord have mercy, if you say that one more time, we're going to choke the shit out of you. Like, I don't want to be choked. Like you have no choice in the matter. That's what real niggas do. What you thought I wasn't a black man just because I'm on TV, ESPN, laughing and giggling and shit. I'll show you a real nigga. Just keep on playing with me, Gabby. Keep on playing with me. You been to my house. You ate out my refrigerator. You drank my Kool-Aid, Gabby. Now you say you want to be black. Well, come on, get some of that damn choking, Gabby. My mama used to beat me all the way until I was 20 years old. I need to take it out on somebody, and it's going to be you, Gabby. I'll be damned if you ever see me with a black woman. If you see me with one, I'm holding up for the police. My mama beat me till I was black and blue. I was born a red bone, Gabby. I used to be lighter than you until my mama got a hold of that switch. She beat me black like this. People talk about I got a big nose. That's because my nose was constantly broken when I was a child. People say I got big lips. That's because my mother used to bust my lips when I was a child, Gabby. I'm traumatized. I never meant to be this way. You think I want to look like this? I had to be strong because my mother would overpower me, and I told myself I'd never let a black woman ever overpower me ever again. Now look at me, mama. Grab a switch now, mama. Come on, bring it. I'm ready for you now. Come on, mama. I'm tired of you beating on my ass. Got me, don't name me Shannon. What was I supposed to be, a girl? Why would you do this to me, mama? He got mama issues, y'all. That's what's wrong with Shannon Sharpe. Matter of fact, oh Lord have mercy. Why he look so pleased? She looking like, get out of my face, Shannon. Like, look at me. I'm big, black, and successful. Let me not talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about his mama. Yo, shout out to his mother. Is that his grandfather? Like, you know what, Shannon? Even though you won championships and you got all that money, you still ain't nothing but a little bitch. Yeah, I said it, motherfucker. You ain't never got to give me no money. I don't take money from hoes. How could you say that to me? I came here, bought you a brand new shack. A brand new shack, nigga. You live in a mansion. What I'm gonna do with a brand new shack? Like, y'all ain't never appreciate nothing from me. He got family issues. Like all your life, you had nothing but a little hole with a football in your hand. No matter what he do, he cannot satisfy his family.
Like, Shannon, you ain't never gonna be right. Your daddy wasn't right and your granddaddy wasn't right.
Like, I ain't know we were Navajo.
No, we ain't Navajo, you just a hoe.
Mama, I look at our ancestry. I understand why we got the broad cheekbones. I understand why we got the slick back hair. Mama, I looked at our ancestry. We Navajo.
Nah, I ain't no Navajo. You just a hoe.
Like, come on, Mama, why you gotta disrespect me like that? Like, I was raised up in this shit shack right here. Yup. Neck bones for dinner every night. This is where I was born. Remember, we used to come out here and play football. We had to use socks for football. Have you ever played football with a pair of socks? That's what we had to do. I sure hate being black. I'm gonna give me a bunch of money, give me one of the little white girls, choke me a couple of bunnies. What was that movie where the dude, he was mentally deranged and he was killing them animals and he fucked around and killed some kids and they had to kill him at the end of the movie? What was that movie? He was like, I'm gonna buy some more bunnies and kill the bunnies. And the dude snapped his neck like, oh, we gotta put a stop to this. Oh my God, man. Look how they put a gap between Shannon and Sherry Shepherd. Now, hold on. Now, you stand over there and you stand right here with me. Okay, that's how we going to take this picture. He did not want to stand next to Sherry Shepherd. Now, hold on, Sherry. I'm going to need you to be over there, and I'm going to need you to be right here, Mama. Oh, my God. A house full of dogs. That's how you know. That's how he be suckering them in, man. And one thing I know about white women, they love them dogs. I got about 15 dogs. Like, oh, the more dogs, the merrier. Like, look, y'all better come over here and pet this big old furry animal. I got a bunch of these, baby. You like dogs? Okay, well, shit, come over to the crib. He probably be mean as hell to them dogs when his women leave. Like, all right, have a nice night. Thank you for coming by. I had a great time with you. Okay, kiss Furry, kiss Fluffy. All right, we're going to see you next time, baby. All right. As soon as she leave, he throw their little ass in the basement. Get your stinking ass off of me. Oh, shitty ass dog. Somebody come put the water hose on these dirty suckers. He got every dog you could think of. Hey, it is what it is, man. I went to the club and I bought this dog with me. Oh, the women was all over me, man. I bought Scruffy up in the club. Them girls, they was coming from all over the place. I had one girl hop over the balcony just so she can come over and meet me and my dog.
Like, oh, who's the little guy? He's so cute.
Oh, this is Fluffy. What's your name? Yo, that shit worked like a charm. You get you a cute little dog as a black man, take it to the park. You're going to have people, all different types of women coming up to you. The cuter, the better. He take the dog, playing with him. He think he's slick. But that's Negro. He probably had the dog in the gym with him when he met that girl. And his relationship with his daughter is beyond creepy. Beyond creepy. And how come it's only her, man? He got other kids out there too, but he always kicking it with this one right here. And as weird as he is, you just never know. them daddy-daughter dates is beyond weird. And when he gripped her butt on national TV, now I ain't saying he got something going on with his daughter. That would be ridiculous to say some shit like that. No. Okay, I got shit I gotta do. How many people are here? Because I think it's about time we play that audio, depending on how many likes we got. So let me check and see how many likes we got. And if we got X amount of likes, then I could go ahead and play the audio. Because we got a good amount. I don't see why we wouldn't have enough likes to play the damn tape. So we got So let me see in the chat the reason why y'all don't want to hit a tape. Because people refusing to hit the like, and I was wondering, is it stuck? Is it broke? Or like, what's going on? We got 280,000 people in here, and somebody just left because they didn't want to hit the like button. So I need to know why. How come we got 286,000 people in here and we only got 166 likes? Can somebody answer that in the chat? Oh, I get it. Matter of fact, don't even worry about answering. I get it. Y'all don't want to hear the audio. Because I said it would be traumatizing and y'all trying to enjoy y'all weekend and everything. Y'all ain't trying to be traumatized. Okay, well, we ain't got to play the audio because I don't want to do nothing that y'all don't want me to do. So we going to leave the audio part alone. We just ain't going to play that part. We just going to leave it right here since that's not what y'all want. That's fine. Hey, I was a little skeptical about playing the tape too because I don't want ESPN and ABC and all them people coming after me because I released exclusive audio before they got around to doing it. So y'all did me. I want to thank y'all for making it to where I ain't got to play the tape. How we going to get 3,000 likes? And it's only 200 people watching the video. Y'all gonna have to figure that out. I figure y'all would share the video. We got school principals don't even want to announce the video on the intercom. We got people working security at buildings and don't want to pass out Sean Blazington cards to the people that come into the building. We got people that drive buses and shit, and y'all don't want to tell the passengers about the Sean Blazington video. You got people working the Greyhound, and all you got to do is get on the intercom and tell everybody to turn to Sean Blazington or the bus ain't pulling off. But y'all don't want to, but that's all right with me. There's a few things that I'm worried about, and this is not one of them. So if that's not what y'all want to do, then that's fine. We can get back to the dry ass news. Yo, shout out, we got a new member in the building. Thank you so much, bro, for joining the channel. And he a for lifer or whatever, so he ain't going nowhere. Thank you so much. And all the other members, I appreciate y'all too. And even the people that's not members, just because y'all watching, I'm sending y'all nothing but love. People leaving comments, everybody that hit the like, I ain't got nothing but love for y'all too. But for the people that didn't hit the like, I got love for y'all, but not as much love as I got for the people that did. You know, but that's Negro hitting it there. How long we gonna do this Shannon Sharpe thing? I could squeeze out at least 10 more videos, depending on what's developing with this. Matter of fact, let me double check and see if it's any new developments, because this shit, you know, it be coming out so randomly. Oh, God. I'm having Olive Garden tonight, everybody. How y'all feel about that? Because the last time I had it, it was, I don't know who was in there working, but it was hitting that day. I'm like, God damn, they must got a brother named Jerome back there in that kitchen. So it's going to be, let me know what y'all plan on eating tonight. It's Friday night. I would love to know what y'all plan on having for dinner. Y'all going to cook, y'all eating out, somebody having wings. What y'all trying to do? Oh, yeah, excuse me. I was hoping y'all didn't hear that. I do apologize. My beautiful Nubian queen. Matter of fact, Tracy, what you having for dinner tonight? I'm interested in knowing. All y'all let me know. Oh shit. Oh shit. We got another video. We got to come back. Another woman accuses Shannon Sharpe of sex assault and defamation lawsuit. Make it so no another man will want me or somebody else. Oh shit. We're gonna have to come right back on the money. Somebody said open the phone lines, bro. Man, the phone lines been open, brother, man. Ain't nobody, people act like they scared to call. I'm gonna pin this to the, look, that's the phone line right there. You know, I'll put it out there every time I go live. And people act like they don't want to use it. You know, that's not my problem, you know. Another woman accuses Shannon Sharpe of a defamation suit. Damn. They about to really diddy his ass. Hold on, somebody said, he said, I just ate Burger King. Double cheeseburger kids meal, cookie, no toy, 8P and J sandwich, and just chilling. This nigga, he ate a kiddie meal. Double cheeseburger kids meal. Now, you know damn well you took that toy. He probably playing with the toy right now watching the video. He got the kids meal with a cookie in it. Or he took the cookie without the toy. They was looking to hand the bag to the kid in the back seat. He the only one in the car. Yo, let me get a kid's meal, cookie, no toy, double cheeseburger with a high seat. And make sure there ain't no toy in there, man. Only doing that kiddie shit. She said, I have some leftover chili mac, something I know the kids will eat. What's up with you people eating these kids' meals? Chili mac. So it's macaroni and cheese with chili in it. And I made a pan of chili mac. That's all we eating all week, all weekend. She made a big ass pan of chili mac. That shit gonna ride out until Monday. I got chili mac and French toast. It's sweet and savory, sweet and savory. Chili mac, something she know the kids gonna eat. Mama, I want some chili mac. It's a whole it's a whole bunch of chili mac in there. Don't ask me about no damn food. She said, yup, it's chili and macaroni and cheese. Something she made up. She said, eating chicken Alfredo while watching the show. It's kind of early, ain't it? She got a big ass plate of chicken. Well, what you having for dinner? She had chicken Alfredo for lunch. She said, you know what this channel like? It'd be like when you in school suspension and sub leave out for lunch and we all sitting talking bags, this channel 5. You know what? They say I'm a big kid. You know what I'm saying? We got people talking about sitting in detention. We got people ordering kiddie meals. People eat chili mac for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Said some juicy steak. I don't know if that's trying to be sexually derogatory since we on the Shannon Sharpe video or whatever. He said, I love chili mac and sloppy joes. Got Zesty Brothers in the chat putting in their 2 cents. I love them. It's always that Zesty man that got a butt in on the conference. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm about to get out of here. He said, don't sleep on chili mac. I served the United States Marine Corps at one existence in my life. That's the best MRE, and it comes with sour Skittles. It's real out here. Chili mac with sour Skittles in the bitch. Oh, yo, I'm done. I done lost my appetite. Did they know that you was putting sour Skittles in they shit? Shit, he came back from the war 5150. They put his ass in the kitchen. It can hit you with a bowl of chili mac. It got Skittles as the garnishings on the top. Like, yeah, eat up, baby, yeah. Chili mac Skittles Supreme, daddy. He got the pork chop sideburns and everything. She said they cut off my food stamps, so I haven't had steak in months. I'm chili mac budget. Pray for me. Oh, it's time to go. It's time to go. Y'all going on and on. I knew I had a ghetto audience, but I didn't know it was this ghetto, man. We supposed to be talking about Shannon Sharpe. Y'all going on and on about some goddamn chili mac. Yo, I'm about to get out of here, man. I can't take it no more. Hey, when I come back, we gonna talk about this. He got a new accuser. Let me look into this a little bit more before we get out of here, man. He got a new accuser. A woman suing Shannon Sharpe for alleged defamation, also alleged and complained that the NF Hall of Fame sexually assaulted her in 2010. Let it go, Amber. It was over 20. Now she want to come out. Why you want to come out now? That's Michelle Evans filed a suit against Sharpe in New York 2023, nearly 2 years before another woman suing under another name, Jane Doe, accused Sharpe of scraping her in a lawsuit filed in Nevada earlier this week. Sharpe has strongly denied the allegation. Oh man, he falling like dominoes, man. It's about to be coming back to back. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. We're gonna be back with more Shay Shay news. Y'all stay tuned. I'm about to get ready to head up to the Olive Garden. Y'all want to see what I'm gonna get? Before I go, let me show y'all real quick. Before I get out of here. Olive Garden. Since I'm a vegetarian nowadays, I know that sounds like some weak, flimsy shit, but I feel a lot better. I feel good. I feel healthy. I ain't got no pains. I feel like $1 million without the meat in my life. So it's going to be eggplant parmesan. And I'm trying to tell you, baby, this shit is good. I don't know what they do to the eggplants or whatever, because I don't even like eggplant like that. But when they put that parmesan on it and they fry it up like that, oh my God, with a salad, I'm about to go get the eggplant parmesan. You don't need no chicken all the time. You don't need no steak and all that. It's nice and light. Oh my God, eggplant parmesan. People look at the menu and be like, I don't want no eggplant. I don't want no egg and a plant put together. It don't sound appetizing at all. But when you get your hands, oh my God, it's gonna melt in your mouth, baby. Oh my God, look at that. With the parmesan. Oh, I gotta go. I want to thank y'all so much, man. I love y'all to death. Make sure y'all hit that like. Let me know what y'all think about Shannon Sharpe. And y'all be good out there. I'm gonna holler at y'all on my next video.